Hello everyone, welcome back to my legacy challenge. We are continuing playing with my Tot family. I know that I have made a break for quite a long time. I haven't covered anything for almost 2 months. Sorry, but not maybe really so sorry because I was a bit busy with the stuff that I had to do in my real life, and it's very hot outside, so I did not want to close the windows. I do not have an AC, so I do need to have the window open just for the air to keep flowing. So it was a little bit of a struggle to record the video, especially since it's quite noisy outside. So here we are. I'm back at here. We are recording the video. That is all good. That is all fine. We do have out here our little toddler. She feels absolutely terrible, unfortunately. And by the way, Damon's candle is over, so now we are doing fine. So now you're good. You happy it's over? I think you should be, because otherwise it would be a little bit weird if you weren't happy it was over. Let us go and feed the cow plant, and maybe we are going to go around and try and tend all of the garden that we have out here, because some plants need to be with it. And we might want to communicate with our scarecrow. And I was thinking that later in these legacy challenges we are playing right now, we have two kids in here. So we have Alina and we have Valerie, so both are girls. And I was thinking maybe a little bit later, I'm not going to rebuild this house. We're gonna move out. And I'm gonna try and collect some of the sentimental items from this house, and we will see what we can get. I think you might want to sell that because I'm sure it looks really nice. And what do you need to do? You need to have level 5 of handiness skill. Let us go and do some more upgrade on your rock chip that you got. Let's expand cargo bay. You're gonna be fine. Might be useful. Maybe your husband is gonna help you because what else is he gonna do? Communicate with the cow plants, maybe a little bit. I can say it again. We can also admire some of our fish. I hope you will not fall down there and die. And you are going to continue expanding the cargo bay. And as for Eliza, she's by the way married. If you don't remember, Eliza did have a wedding last episode. It was a disaster of a wedding. Everybody felt absolutely terrible. But we did bring home some food. And we did not move her in with Clement because Eliza's gonna live with us. She can be married to the Father Christmas without living with Father Christmas. I want Eliza to live like that. That's gonna be a good thing for her, I guess. And I'm thinking that I've been kind of not ready to do that for such a long time that we can get rid of this cauldron that we used to have in here, and we can replace it with maybe a little bit of a grill, because that would be a little bit more useful for the household, I guess. We'll see. I hope my guests, all of them, will just not go down here and try and use the grill. And you need to become a grandmaster vampire. What do we need to do for that? I think we might want to tips from somebody, and we might want to maybe use some of our vampiric skills. What can you do? You're resistant to the sun, but here otherwise are absolutely boring. You can make somebody a vampire, but that would be scandalous again, and you might be in the middle of a scandal again, and I'm not sure if I want to do that. Is there enough space somewhere at least around this house for you to spar with your wife? Or maybe you can teach her. I think you should be able to. Oh, you're the same rank, you cannot. Let me, yes, I found the vampiric spar. It was right in the activity category, so absolutely easy to find. You do not need to give yourself a pep talk. That's gonna be fine. Everything is gonna be good. Alina is the one that's feeling fine. Alina is the one that's feeling absolutely wonderful. She's, by the way, not so far off from finishing up her aspiration, or if yes, it's only the second level of her aspiration. She has quite a long of her aspiration left, and only 4 days for her to be a child. We'll see how well I'm gonna manage to do that. Damon, where are you flying off? Yeah, there is nowhere to talk to your wife inside, so you need to fly outside. Is there enough space for that somewhere? Is there? What if we are gonna go here? Let's fly here to bed spring is both of you. Now, we're gonna try again. Vampiric Spark. And here we are doing that. It's been a while since I have done something like that, but next to the house like that, it's kind of obvious a vampire might be fighting. Not surprising. And of course, Damon won. That wasn't surprising, but we are actually kind of close to become a Grandmaster Vampire. Like, we are very close to do that now. I think we might want to try again. And let me see how well it goes. Like, they are not arguing, it's just them honing their vampire skills, and they can do that. It's all down in the right. And as for you, alright, Elena is soon to wake up. I think when she's gonna wake up, she's gonna take a bath. And we will need to feed the baby, because the baby is kind of getting hungry, and the baby is bored. And as for the baby too, the baby needs to level up their imagination skill, communication skill, movement, potty, and thinking, like literally all of them. But our baby is independent, so our baby is fine with taking care of their skills. Alright, so you lost again, that's fine. Your vampiric skill, your vampiric experience doesn't go up almost none, Damon. That's unfortunate. Is that literally that I can only invite Vlad over and ask him to help me? Or that's fine. I think you can dark meditate now, and you can do the same. Like, alright, you're doing good. Take on to weaknesses. I don't want to. And when I'm clicking here, I don't need to. That was weird. Neither will you two. Alright, you woke up, and you're upset because you're grieving. Is there an option for children to go to the grieving counseling? I'll need to check on that, because if there is, that would be really good. I doubt there is. That's unfortunate, because that would be really useful for us. Alright, you guys are off to do the study. What are you doing? Alright, take care of the baby, that's fine. But now let us go and continue upgrading your rocket ship, because both of you might want to do that, and no brain fog for you, so you're fine. Thermostats had to cooler. Who did that? Damon. Where is the thermostat? I suppose it should be somewhere in your area of the house, so you can fix that. And then you're gonna continue expanding the bay. And where are you going? I've told you to continue upgrading the rocket ship. Let's go to that. I know that you might want a box, but rocket ship is more important for me right now. And I think, Alina, as for you, you might want to go and play with the cow plant. And can you help me with the gardening? I doubt that you can. The Carrie will need to go to work in an hour. Do we need to go with her? We do need to go with her because she needs to treat two patients, so we will go with her. I think Eliza right now is gonna start working on her durability. She has just started, so we'll see how long that's gonna take. Because that was terrible for her. Like her durability was in the red, like far deep in the red, and that's not good. You might wanna clean out some spoiled food. And there is a sink in the house. Game, don't lie to me. Come back, please, Selena. Thank you very much. And here we are going to work with Carrie. Our vampire doctor is off to work. So, right, swap a sample. Let us go right in. The doctor work is kind of annoying because it's literally all the same. Like you do the same stuff over and over again. So that's a little bit annoying, but you're gonna be fine with that. Sometimes it's a little bit glitch too. That's a little bit more annoying. That it all be a bit repetitive. But I found that of all these careers, either being a scientist and being a detective is kind of repetitive too, because you're either going patrol sometimes. Sometimes you can like gather the fingerprints, take mug shots, and other than that, you just really go to the houses, collect the evidence of something that might have happened. When you go back to your police department, you just analyze this evidence, and then you go and you search for the person that kind of matches the description. Sometimes it seems like you sprang out of nowhere. You're my husband. We have discussed our childhood. Why are you asking me this? Like we are both vampires. Our childhood was a long time ago, and you have converted me to vampire. So don't be like that. I don't want to talk about it right now. That's gonna be fine. Like that is so weird that my husband literally calls me and asks me these questions. Like if you are my husband, I get that we should know each other. That kind of is obvious. And if I remember correctly, sometimes when you look at the patients, you can kind of guess what they're sick with just by the way they look. Because you see, like this girl has some weird sort of rash, so she might be sick with something that has these kind of rashes. That's what I can imagine. As for these two, they are looking kind of normal, so nothing interesting to worry about. And by the way, being a vampire and a doctor is kind of useful because this hospital is kind of big. Like these hallways, they get old quite fast, so that can be annoying. And we cannot give you a normal diagnosis, so we are gonna check your eyes, we are gonna check your ears. I should check your ears before checking your eyes, and then we might want to discuss your general health. And now we have decent diagnosis chance. The same for now. The same for now. Maybe can we transfer a patient? I doubt that we can do that anymore. I think we can refer you to the X-ray scan, so we can go and do that. How often do you see doctors that have full tattoo sleeves? Me, not so often, but where I am, tattoos are not really popular among all the people, and doctors are mostly a little bit older. We did not get anything, didn't we? I didn't get any sort of notification about. Alright. Indicate possible illness. That's fine. We shouldn't have went here to the vet. Let us go and I'm gonna refer you to treadmill class. Don't go to run on a treadmill by yourself, please. That's annoying. I remember when I was a little bit younger and I was playing with Strangerville, I was playing with vampires, and I accidentally did bite my vampire, not me. My vampire did accidentally bite a person from Strangerville and got infected. And that is how I had to play Strangerville. Changeable, by the way, is kind of fun one to play. Alright, our results on the treadmill were a little bit inconclusive, unfortunately. We'll need to do it again. Let's do it again. What if I'm gonna stay late right away? Because I know that when I'm playing like that, with all of these diagonals, it's not really fast. Don't chat, please. Let us go and test the patient. I know that you might want to chat with me, but I'm busy. No, she has a rash too. What is that, I'm wondering? That might be starry eyes because, she has the stars around her eyes. Inconclusive. Why? Why are tests inconclusive? Why? Let's go and do that again. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit busy. And they are inconclusive again. I think I'm gonna be the doctor now, but I'm gonna guess that these are starry eyes. Or I can Google it. Remember how I've asked you to admit a patient on a bed? Remember? That was so long ago. I've seen that she did not have rashes like that. She had something different. She had spots. Let me try and diagnose her. I'm gonna ask her about her general health again. And you shouldn't be so annoyed. Let's diagnose you with starry eyes. I'm not sure if it's correct. We're gonna see right now. If it isn't, I'm sorry, I'm the bad doctor. Luckily, it's just a game. And cured! I've guessed right. Now we are doing fine. Let us go and treat you because you look rough. So I'm gonna swap a sample, and right away I'm gonna check your eyes. Then I'm off here because I want to analyze the sample. Then I'm gonna come back to you and I'm gonna discuss the general health. I usually go like either this one and this one, this one and this one, so that I always see what the next step is and I can triple speed through that because sometimes it's so repetitive that I really want to just jump through that. But that's fine. That's still fun way to play. Alright, our analyzing on a chemical analyzer was inconclusive. Unfortunately, can you analyze again? You can't. All samples are void. I'm also gonna take your temperature. I'm gonna check your ears. I think we might want to also scan your body. And then we will check the eyes. Check yours again, please. Weak diagnosis is available. That's fine. Not exactly what we want yet. Discuss general health. Where are you going to the mirror? Please come back here. Vampires are annoying because their flying animation is so long sometimes, and they take so long to go somewhere. And by the way, we got golden humans at work, so that's something good. And we either have gas and giggles, or I think that we might want to have a triple threat. But we didn't see any star spinning or any coupling of stuff. And she used to have tiger stripes all over her, so I'm not sure if she still had that diagnosis that she used to have originally. Maybe she was in the hospital long enough that she doesn't know anymore. It's either gas and giggles or itchy plum bob. I think we might want to refer you to the x-ray because that would be a little bit more productive for us. And we have only 1 hour and 15 minutes left of this workday. I know that my work is an hour. I've just had that. Don't remind me to this game. So, alright. We clearly got the presence of treatable illness. So I am guessing that is gas and giggles because she's giggling. And we will not have time. We don't have enough time to do that. 8 seconds left. Can we treat that? I'm not triple spitting so that we have time enough to do that. Don't hesitate. I'm worried. Patient cures within that. Last seconds. 1,000 simoleons earned, so we're doing great. By the way, we have 44,000 simoleons. We cannot work anymore and we are gonna be fine. Unless, like, for maybe 4 game weeks, because our bills are kind of big for the house we're living in. So you're at home. Now you can dark meditate again. Please do that. By the way, how do you feel? You have a teeth. And as for you, you're doing fine. Hanging out in the wrong room though, so you might want to go and try and use the potty. Maybe you're gonna stack some, play with the dolls. Maybe then you might want to play Team Shape on your tablet. As for Carrie, you're meditating. As for Damon, you are not doing anything. You can meditate too. We are gonna search for somebody for us. By the way, I need to centralize him. As for Eliza, servo, self-repair, because your durability is a little bit lower on the lower side. What do you want to do? I'll change the dirt. Oh, your daughter's diaper is dirty, isn't it? Right. Let's take care of our toddler. And what we are gonna do is we are gonna change the diaper. Let's go, Damon. Please stop doing what you're doing. That's not important. Don't look at the no. I know that it's kind of interesting that there is a naked no standing right in the middle of the lily, but it's fine. It just happens everywhere. Is there anybody around the house where we live? Because for now, I don't see anybody. Oh, here's a person. Can I join from you? Let's go do that. You're not gonna search for frogs for very long time, because that's not how we work in here. Let's go and join. Is it gonna work? No, this person has with Lego. And we did rank as an empire, so we did great. That means that now we might want to go and we might want to continue expanding that cargo bay we were taking care about. Alright, you have changed the airport, did you, Damon? That means that we can go downstairs and sell it now. We don't need it anymore. And also we might want to go into the cow plant. Maybe we might want to admire our fish again, because we like our fish. As for Alina, you're feeling, by the way, kind of fine, so you can clear arrows from the target and you can practice archery. And Valerie is destructive. Why are you destructive? Don't play in this cabinet. That's not your cabinet. You might want to go and stack some shapes. That's going to be a little bit more useful for you. And then you might want to play some shape because you want to boost up your thinking skill. Maybe I might also ask you to go potty a little bit later, but movement skill is going to go up like really fast because we are living in a big house, so she's moving a lot. And as for Damon, what are you doing? You're not busy, are you? Is there anybody around the neighborhood again? Because I bet there should be somebody. Here is the person around. Who are you? Like, no Bjorksen genes are left in you guys, so like I wouldn't even guess that you're one of that family by the way you look, but that's fine. Maybe only the hairstyle, but that's literally not the way you might wanna suggest it. You've got a secret again. Alright, can we can we be friendly with this lady so that she is not gonna gossip about us? How do I search for the info broker? Definitely not on the phone, and they do need to rethink the phone interface because that looks interestingly hard to navigate already. And let us bury our own secret. And we are almost there, by the way, with our vampirism, let's say. We are training for archery. That is good too. Damon is off to home. We are ready to pay to our info broker to get rid of the secret that we got. And we might wanna go and help our wife with taking care of our rocket ship. And then, I scrubbed all signs of this happening from the world. Don't go telling anyone about this now. You hear? Enjoy sleeping peacefully at night. Right? And you have achieved motor skill level 4 and archery skill level 2. Do you need to win an archery competition against anybody? So what if I'm gonna go and do archery against Eliza? Is that gonna work? Let's try that. Where are you running off to? Let's go compete in archery. Why do I have Sadman? I think I might want to go a little bit of a different route, and tomorrow, probably, oh, not tomorrow, tomorrow we are going to go to school. But maybe after school, you might want to try and go to the world where we've got archery, and you might want to try and compete with somebody. We'll see about it. Maybe Eliza isn't going to go with you, unless it's raining there. Eliza, please come inside. Let's go upstairs. And by the way, we got level 8 of rocket skill. The church, please. We're out of church. And by the way, what about our enhancements? Check enhancement progress, 10%. That's fine. So we are still long left to go before we can enhance ourselves. And for you, you're playing with the tablets. I think you might want to be able to get up to level 2 today, and then you might want to go and sleep because your energy is getting on the low side. Alina is gonna go to bed because she's got school tomorrow. Do we have our homework, by the way? I doubt that we did that. Oh, we did that, so that's fine. We might want to sell the rock because we don't need it too. Damon and Carrie, they do not need to sleep because they are literally vampires. Vampires don't sleep in the same store. So we are off for another boring night in here. But I think Damon might want to go around and take care of some of the stuff around the house. Like we can weed the area, we can harvest all of the food that we've gotten here. Maybe we can tend the garden like in several different spots because our garden is kind of big. We are close to getting up level 2. And Carrie is finishing installing the rocket update. That's good. Don't watch the child, please. I know that you literally didn't see Valerie since you gave birth here, but I'm sorry. Sometimes that's how being a mother in here works. Now we need to achieve level 5 appendiness skill. Can we do that upgrading stuff around the house? I think we can. Like, let us make some sturdy hats out here. We don't have that many upgrade parts, but we can always purchase more. So, I'm gonna give for us maybe 50 normal upgrade parts, maybe 20 plumbing upgrade, maybe 30 plumbing upgrade parts. I think the same amount, only 20, I think, as for kitchen, and 32 for our electronic upgrade parts. We don't need to upgrade parts because that's not what we're doing here. But this way, we are going to be able to upgrade a lot of stuff, and we need to destroy these samples for analyzing because we are not analyzing anything. Sometimes I look at this house and I feel like this garden feels so peaceful that I would really like to live in a house that has a garden like that, but I live in an apartment. So no girl for me. Right. Let us add out here maybe water recycler too. Alright, now yeah, now you're upset. You got level 2 thinking skill. I'm sorry that I have left you hanging so long, but you got level 2 thinking skill. Are you gonna get level 2 40? I think you will too, so that should be kind of good. As for you, you're taking care of the garden. I'm happy for you, Damon. I'm really happy that you're doing that because that really needs to be done. Yeah, my Cowplant really lives in the greenhouse with a view to that Cowplant. That is not so good. We can revive a Cowplant for 100 simoleons. Since when? Should I revive 2 of my Cowplants so that we have 3? I want to have 3 Cowplants. That would be really fun. I'm just gonna stick them up here in the garden so that all of my guests, the first thing that they might want to do is die. I'm a good host, apparently. Like, let's do something for our guests to die. That's so fun. Let us also add auto soap dispenser. Why are you walking around? Didn't you? Why are you walking around? Didn't you supposed to go potty and then go and sleep? Potty level 2. That's good. That's good for you. Now please use the potty and then go and sleep. That would be really good for you. Name is doing nothing. You can pick up on again. What else do you to do? Maybe we can also come here and harvest some of the plants in here because some of them are not harvested as I have asked you to. Oh, it's 5 a.m. already, so you need to harvest them again. Sorry, Damon. Do you need to go to work today? Taking a sick day. Why are you taking a sick day? I don't remember taking a sick day as you. But alright, you can take a sick day. That's fine. Are you sick? You're not sick. What's wrong? I know that I have just paid 3,000 simoleons to get rid of this scandalous event, but is there anybody to drink from around the neighborhood? I want Damon to have the top level of his vampiric skill. Now, harvest here too, please, Damon. Can we fertilize something around here? Do you have any souls in your inventory? I doubt that. You don't need them anymore, I guess. Like, we don't need much, that's for sure. As for you, alright, you're a little bit tired of repairing and fixing all the stuff around the house, so I'm kind of get that. What if you might want to go and do some jewelry? I know that it's really like fine motor work, but we can still continue doing that. And we wanted to design jewelry because we wanted to learn how to do some rings because we want to make a ring that's going to be our heirloom ring. We still did not do that. Let us do a botanical one. And let us try and do that in silver, maybe with jade, because I'm feeling like silver and jade have a very beautiful color combo. Or let us do that with emeralds. I would wear emeralds myself, but I'm a little bit too mute as for my looks to wear emeralds. Why do you want to load the dishwasher? Thank you, Liza, by the way. And let us go and download some enhancement data, because that's literally your hobby. I'm sorry. You didn't see your husband, by the way, since you got married, so we might want to try and invite him over. Damon is taking a bath. Alina is awake, taking care of some of her needs. I doubt that we are going to be able to have enough time to have the full-on archery competition, but I think Damon might want to pack for us a lunch. Let's do lunch for our baby. Let's go, Damon. You might want to come back here, come downstairs here, and sit at your breakfast table. We might also want to turn on some of the music in here just for us to have some music in the background. So maybe Damon's gonna have some time to just cook the food for our child before she goes to school. You are sleeping, so you're doing fine. Eliza is updating some of her enhancement data. I'm gonna check sometimes how well she's doing that. 11:55, not so good, not so bad either. Doing fine. As for you, you don't have work today, you have work tomorrow, but you are gonna go to work all by yourself because you don't need to go with anybody. As for Alina, I think you might want to pack that sack lunch that your father has made for you, and you might want to go and practice some archery. So let us go and clear the archery from the target and practice. As for Damon, how do you do? Doing good? Is there anybody around? Is there anybody just loosely walking around the neighborhood? There is a person. I'm not sure we can drink from them, but we can try. Let's go. Oh, we've got another secret because there is another witness for our actions. And by the way, we have managed to finish our aspiration as Damon. So now we have option to pick something else. And I'm not sure if I want to pick something else, but I'm feeling like if I'm gonna pick this fabulously wealthy, that's a dramatic music by the way, then we might want to literally finish it up almost immediately. So that's not gonna be long. Just some free reward points. Let him be a super green thumb. And I don't want to get him something that's gonna make him literally boring to play with, so maybe he's gonna be entrepreneurial. Alright, and we are gonna go and spend another 3,000 simoleons just to get rid of the secret, so let's go to that. Alright, Damon, coming over here. Let's come here. Get rid of the scandal. Harry is just chatting on the computer. How does that ring? That looks like a beautiful ring. What if we are gonna make it a heirloom? I think that we can, and that would be really nice for us to have it as a heirloom. So I'm gonna can I make it a heirloom? Make heirloom. Let's go to that. So we have now designated an heirloom. An object is clearly very special to her, so be sure to cherish it and keep track of it as time passes. At some point, Carrie may want to pass on a heirloom to someone special. Ensure it's treasured for generations to come. Carrie would like to pass on her heirloom upon her death. Recipients may be designated by her will, which will be started by a computer or by scheduling a meeting with an inheritance lawyer on the phone. Alright, let's figure it out. By the way, you need to go to school. You're being late. But that's for you. That's a lot of stuff we can do on a computer. It's really hard to find where a wheel is. Here it is. In household. As for Damon, let's chat with Patchy for a little bit. Then we can admire some of our fish. And now we have started the wheel that is in our inventory, and what can we do about it? Update the wheel. Clear choices. Oh, that's not what we want to do. Update wheel. Heirlooms. So our botanical ring is for now not chosen who's gonna get it because it is gonna be got by our children. So we don't know which one because we don't know by which route is our legacy gonna go. And I think I'm gonna give my wife all of the rocks that we have got from burning, and maybe we can try and order some more plants from the cottage living shop. Let us try and do that. I'm gonna just go and order all of the fruits and vegetables, and we're gonna see how that's gonna go. I think I should do that from the fridge. I'm sorry if I'm a little bit lost, but I've been playing Sims 3 more lately than I was playing The Sims 4. So I'm gonna order delivery, grocery delivery, and we might wanna go for blackberry, blueberry, bonsai bat, chocoberry, elderberry, grape, lemon, pear. We don't have anywhere to plant the trees, so pineapple. Actually, we can plant them outside. We can try and do that. Cool fruits, raspberry. Also, we've got some basil, palif, sage, and these plants are not to be planted from these ones. Black beans, cassava. I never heard of it, but something interesting. We'll try and grow that. Some mushrooms, onions, potatoes, spinach. We can also purchase some fruit seeds. Let us get some flowers and fruits. Let us also get maybe some catnip herbs. I think on one pack is gonna be enough. We can also get some rare plants. I think maybe like 5 of them. I'm gonna get some starter flowers, no starter fruits, maybe starter herbs. We'll try that. Magical plants we already got, and common plants I can get to like 10 of them. That's a lot of money we have just spent on gardening, but we are living frivolous lives. You might want to go and get the mail, Damon, by the way, because we have quite a bit of mail. Can we vote on anything on our neighborhood action plan? Who's calling? It's good to hear your voice, Eliza. I wanted to ask you if I should get to know Beatrice Nakajima as a little better as a friend. They seem like a good company. All right? That's so sweet. Like, Genevieve, she has created Eliza to ask for her advice. Maybe that's a conflict of interest. Maybe. But that is so sweet that she's calling us to ask that. By the way, Eliza, as you're operating maybe a little later, you might want to help us around the house here a little bit. Damon, what are you doing? You might want to stop admiring. That's fine, this is. Maybe you carry, maybe. We can upgrade the bathtub. Let us make it here clean coat, self-cleaning, and we cannot vote on anything, that's fine. Maybe sturdy for chats, and maybe we can also add a water recycler. You did get the mail. Good. Now let us go and collect the order. Don't jog there, but you can jog there. That's fine. Can I tip you? I didn't tip him. That's fine. Upload the deliver back. Now it's all in the fridge. Unfortunately, that's a little bit annoying when it happens like that now because I get that I have ordered that, but I'm not sure which ones of my plants I already have planted or not, so I will need to get all of them back out and figure it out. And I have ordered plenty of them, and I didn't have any plants in the fridge, so that's a little bit unfortunate too. And do you remember how in the Sims 3 we had several categories of grapes? So bell pepper, we already have one. Tomato, or tomato, that's pomegranate. Green pea, I'm gonna sell that. Green bean. I did not order that. Sagebush. We have sage. Basil. Do we have basil? We have basil in here. Then grapevine. We have that too. Raspberry. We can evolve that. Do we have raspberry in here? Yes, we do. Blueberry. That's blackberry. Bonsai bud. Blueberry. We have blueberries. Chocoberry. We have chocoberry already. As for these plants, carrot plants. Did we buy carrot? No, we didn't. Out here we have it empty. Onion. We have onions. Onions don't grow like that, by the way. That's very weird that onions do grow like this big leafy plant in here. But then, alright. Holly bush. Do we have, oh, I did not even open seed packet, that's fine. We have mandrake in here, that's not what we have ordered. Then we have morel mushrooms, that I'm gonna sell one. We have regular mushroom, that I'm gonna sell two. Also in here we do have the dragon fruit plants. We don't have that one. Snowdrop, snapdragon, and pineapple. Pineapple I'm selling too. We don't need a pineapple. By the way, we can prune this shape. Lily flower, that's a flower. We don't have flowers in here. Blackberry, we have blackberries. That means that now let us plant up here some. Oh, I cannot plant them in these planters. That's unfortunate. That's fine. We'll try to figure something out. Do I need a bigger planter for a bonsai tree? For a bonsai bush? Like Damon's literally gonna go around here and plant it all. And musical volunteering. Alina is sitting with class in an assembly when the music teacher asks for a volunteer. The teacher is looking right at her, but Alina can see how excited the kid next to her is to go up on the stage. Let me take the chance to send out the kid. I'm gonna take the chance. Performance gain small. So, alright. This is Alina's chance to show off her talents. Up to front she goes, where the teacher hands her some symbols. Crash bang. This is one performance no one will forget, not for a long time. Plant in here too, potato in here too, pomegranate in here too, bonsai bed the same, it goes all here. Then we have several of the seed packs in here. We are going to spend some time opening them up. And we have file leaf. I didn't use the file leaf. Do we have a scandal? I thought they paid for it not to be a scandal, but that's fine. Apparently that didn't work. Carrie has finished installing the bathtub upgrade. Eliza is working on her upgrading, on her enhancement, so you can get then load some more enhancement data. As for you, our baby is sleeping. Damon is taking care of the garden. And I think, and here, in this peaceful moment, and this transition sort of episode, I'm gonna cut this episode short. And maybe next episode I'm gonna try and sort out the whole garden, so we will see about it. I hope it's not gonna be 2 months anymore. I did not like it either, because I kind of am off the track now. And I had to literally make myself sit down at the computer and try and record this one, because that was routine and it's not anymore. And we got bills! 6,000 simoleons. We can pay that. That's not that much. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and if you like videos like that, you can subscribe to my channel, and I think that these should probably be a goodbye. So, bye guys. See you next time.